I've been asked many times why I've decided to run on UDA ticket. And I will say one. First of all, I believe in the economic model of bottom-up. And I will try to explain what I understand by bottom-up. And there are numerous examples that I can quote. You see, when you say bottom-up, you invest with the lower, what I would call the bottom of the pyramid, the small person. You invest in there with the intention to have them grow. By so doing, you'll be touching many, many livelihoods. What has been happening in the past is this. We invest in huge projects with the intention that trickle-down effect will come down to the common man. That has not been happening. Very little or nothing has been trickling down. So we need to change that perspective to start investing with the lower bottom of the pyramid going up. And there are numerous examples that I can mention here that have happened in this country to support that theory. Not too long ago, most of the international banks in this country had ignored the bottom of the pyramid. And they invested on the top-notch customers, the rich. We were having minimum balances, for instance. Minimum balance to maintain in an account. How many people could maintain 10,000 as an example to maintain in an account? Not many. And as a result of that, the number of the people who could qualify to maintain bank accounts were diminishing. The level of banking penetration was very low because of that model. But one local bank came up and changed the narrative. How do they change? They focus on the bottom of the pyramid. Majority of the people in what is considered as the bottom of the pyramid. The small-scale farmers, the microfinance customers, the SMEs, small and medium-sized entrepreneurs were ignored. When this bank focused on them, gave them facilities, it changed the narrative completely. And today, that has changed. And we are seeing even those multinational banks which were closing branches in rural areas because they were not sustainable, have gone back. So what happened is this, we must focus where the volume is. And that model was very simple. Have high volumes and have very minimum charges. And on bringing that, you bring so many people on board. Those who are thought to be unbankable today have proven beyond doubt that that is where everyone needs to be. Because you distribute the risks. These people are very faithful in terms of their payments because they don't want to default in terms of payment. They can't afford to go to litigation, and therefore that narrative has been changed. Again, one more, the telecoms. We all know when the first mobile phones came into this country, to own one was millions of shillings. How many people could afford? Very few. I would again compare that with what we call the bottom up. Now the narrative has been changed. We are now focusing, and it is very profitable. The cost of running those mobile phones has really been lowered. And as a result, today, we have over 20 million people, subscribers in telecoms. You charge them little, but the volume is very high. Today, some of these telecoms are actually the most profitable institution in East and Central Africa because of a model that has changed. Likewise, it is possible when we focus on the bottom up, we can change and transform this country through that economic model. I believe that strongly. For this reason, I want to invite each one of you. I will be officially declaring my quest for candidature of the position of Governor of Kajiado County on the 3rd of December here at my home, and I welcome each one of you. On that day, I will be able to spell out what I think we need to do to improve Kajiado County. Thank you very much, and I invite you all.